Woo! All right, my beautiful people, thanks so much for tuning in to the Money Mind Shift. It's ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator. We're going through the book, How Rich People Think by Steve Seibold. Steve, I'm coming for my check. Now, here's the deal. 15 minutes a day, guys. 15 minutes a day to keep broke away. Now, if you'd like to get this book, you can actually get the book through me. It's at www.ergj.net. Of course, if I recommend it, hey, why not get it through me? Now, here's the deal. Wealth begins in the mind, guys. Wealth begins in the mind. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. You must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. And so people always ask me, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, how the heck did you go from being a financial zero to being a financial hero? And I simply tell them I decided to read financial things. I decided to learn about money. And the way that I did it was 15 minutes a day. Now, here's the deal. I can recommend that you get this book. I can recommend that you read this book. For some reason, most people simply won't do it. So what I decided to do was take a different approach. I'm going to stop telling you to buy the book. Now, of course, you can get it through me if you like. But we're going to do this show where we're going to go through the book together. And hopefully this helps you to understand why I continue to recommend you get this book. So it's a 100-day journey. We're on day number 46. If you miss any of the episodes, you can catch my YouTube channel, catch up 1 through 46. Or guess what? You can get the book. Hey, I know you don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time. Day number 46, let's get it. The middle class believes the more money you earn, the more stress you experience. The world class believes the more money you earn, the less stress you experience. Again, the middle class believes the more money you earn, the more stress you experience. And the world class believes the more money you earn, the less stress you experience. Now, here's an interesting phenomenon. Again, I've said this before. When I was growing up, there was this song called More Money, More Problems. And it got people to believe like the more money you make, the more problems that you're going to have. And I'm saying, you know what? I've learned that the more money that I've made, the more opportunity that I have. So yes, I have bigger problems, but I don't necessarily have more problems. I actually have more opportunity. I have more options. I have more freedom. But for some reason, people that are in the middle class, the working poor, they typically tend to believe that them making more money is going to have them having more problems. And so they decide in their very own life that they're not going to make any more money because they don't want more problems. They don't want more responsibility. But I'm telling you guys that if you focus on the opportunity, if you focus on the freedom that it'll bring to your life, you'll have no problem making a whole bunch of money. God, why? Because you're going to do good things with it. And you're going to make the world a better place to live. Now, the average person believes high income equals high stress. Successful, high energy, goal-driven people are often seen as fast-moving and hard driving, which makes them appear as though they are living a stressful existence. College students are often advised to focus their studies on a field that will allow them to earn a respectable salary while still being able to enjoy their life, implying that making big money will make them miserable. The world class believes the more money you make, the less stress you will have, because most problems can be solved by writing a check. Most problems can be solved by writing a check. Most stress created in business and in relationships is caused by the lack of money. So the more financial resources you have, the less stress you will experience. Have you noticed that? Like, most of the problems is because of a lack of money, not because of too much money. I think I want to step into the realm of too much money. I want to see how many problems I have if I have too much money. Too much money that I can handle. All right, the rich often make the point that if you want to eliminate stress and spend more time with your family, the most expeditious path is to get rich enough to quit your job. The most expeditious path is to get rich enough to quit your job. Most people are talking about how much they hate their job, how much they wish that they could leave their job, fire their boss, or whatever the case may be. Here is your answer. Get rich enough to quit your job and do whatever it is that you love to do, when you want to do it, how often you want to do it, because you can pay for it. You can afford to do it. Get rich enough to quit your job. Many corporate employees earning six-figure salaries and a bevy of bonuses are actually part of the world class are part of the working class poor because they spend more than they make, all while worrying about not having sufficient time with their money. Now, we understand that most people in America are consumers, and no matter how much money they make, they tend to spend more than they make. I know plenty of millionaires that are living paycheck to paycheck. And all the paycheck to paycheck mentality or lifestyle brings is worrying about whether you're going to get that next check. Worry equals stress. So the more that you think about, am I going to get that next check? The more that you're going to be stressed out, because guess what? That job can be taken away from you at any point in time. But when you create your own, when you get rich enough that you become unemployable, man, that's freedom. Man, that's stress-free. Man, that says I can take a nap when I want to throughout the day. You know what? Today I woke up and I didn't feel good, so I went back to sleep. This is the kind of life that you can live on your own terms. These otherwise intelligent people rarely realize that with a few adjustments in their belief system and behavior, they could earn more money in a week than they currently earn in a year. The belief that blocks them is they think the only way to earn more money is through more hours, harder work, or promotion. This one thing right here, this one little tweak in my belief has changed my life astronomically. This one little understanding that there are different ways to earn money other than more hours, harder work, and a promotion. I didn't have to wait on a raise to make more money. I didn't have to wait on a promotion to make more money. I didn't have to wait on a bonus to make more money. In other words, what I'm saying is I took my money into my own hands. Instead of waiting on someone else to make a decision for my money, I made a decision myself. Will you? They believe money is made in linear fashion, which limits what they can earn. The people that embrace nonlinear approaches to building wealth have the world at their fingertips. They're in control of how much they earn and how much stress they expose themselves to. The secret to ascending to this level is realizing that it will take a different set of beliefs and philosophies to make it happen. So guys, we've been going through 46 days of this, and hopefully the philosophy has started to settle into your inside, that there is a different way. There is another way, and the wealthy understand this way, and we can understand it and apply it to our life as well. And we can actually become wealthy, and we can actually use that wealth to accomplish our mission. The reason why I want you to be rich is not because of the money. It's because of what the money can do for you. It's the money that's going to fund your mission. It's the money that's going to fund your mission. Now, how big is your mission? See, my mission is so big that it's going to require a fortune. And so it's requiring a fortune, which means that I'm betting on the universe to bring that fortune into my life as I continue to work and do what the universe tells me to do. As I continue to follow the map and the steps that are planned out for my life, I continue to go towards building my big dream. I continue to go towards accomplishing my big mission. And I understand the mission that I have is going to require a fortune. How much money is your mission going to require? See, it doesn't require a whole bunch to just clock in and clock out every day. That just requires you to show up and you to do some work. But when you are mission driven instead of money driven, you realize that the money is going to have to show up in order for you to accomplish your mission. And then when it comes, what you say is, what took so long? Because you know it's coming. What took so long? I've been waiting on you this whole time. All right, here's your quote of the day, guys, from Bob Proctor. He says, money is only used for two things. One, to make you comfortable. And the more comfortable you are, the more creative you will become. And the other purpose is it enables you to extend the service you provide far beyond your own presence. Again, Bob Proctor said that money is only used for two things. One, to make you comfortable. And the more comfortable you are, the more creative you will become. And the other purpose is it enables you to extend the service you provide far beyond your own presence. Now, here's why I like this book. You got a quote of the day, you got a critical thinking question of the day, and you also have an action step of the day. So here's our critical thinking question of the day. What you want to think about today, the question that you want to answer for yourself. Do you believe getting rich will reduce the level of stress you experience? Do you believe that getting rich will reduce the level of stress that you experience? Now, here's what I found, man, as I go into these schools and I talk to the kids in these organizations, whenever I ask them if they want to be rich, there's some hesitation in them raising their hands. There's a level of fear as it relates to being rich, as if it's cool to be poor. If it's cool to be the working poor. It's almost like, how dare I strive to be rich? And what I'm saying is, how dare you not? In this land of abundance, in this land of milk and honey, in the richest, wealthiest land in the world, if you're in America, I guess it's the wealthiest. I don't think it's the wealthiest, but people say it's the land of opportunity. Let's put it that way. The land of opportunity. How dare you not strive to be rich? I mean, if you're a doctor, don't you want to be the richest doctor? You want to be the best doctor there is. You want to get the most money. I mean, what's wrong with striving to be the best? I mean, we tell them to be the best, but then what comes with being the best is the best money. I mean, it's just a natural order of things. If you're the best quarterback in the league, you should be making the most money. You don't always make the most money, but you're going to be close to the top, right? That just makes sense. So if you're going to tell your children, or we're going to tell our children to be the best, then there's an expectation in which you coming the best comes from best rewards. And part of that reward is money. The exchange. Now, here's your action step of the day, guys. Here's what you want to take away from today's subject. Imagine the additional mental energy you would have available to dedicate to your dream without the stress of worrying about money. Think about this. Woo! Just imagine. Everybody put in the comments below, imagine. Imagine the additional mental energy you would have available to dedicate to your dream without the stress of worrying about money. If you didn't have to worry about money, if your mental capacity wasn't taken up with worrying about money, how much more room would that leave for you to imagine? Think about, to create, to dream about your very own dream, and finding creative ways to build your dream and start designing your life. If money was a non-issue in your life, how much more room would you have to be creative? How much more room would you have to delve into your imagination? See, there was a time when you used to do this, guys. There was a time before you actually had responsibility. This was probably back when you were 5 years old, 6 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. You didn't have to worry about money. All you had to worry about was dreaming and imagining. And so we want to get back to that place where we can just imagine. And if you can see it, if you can build it here, then you can build it here. Again, if you can build it here, it can be built here. Wealth begins in the mind. It starts here. You build whatever it is that you want right here first. Then you design it with your blueprint, and then you build it. The tangible place here on the earth. It's built 3 times. If you can imagine it. Yeah. If you can't build it in your mind, you won't be able to build it here on the earth. That's just what it is. But if you build it, and then you build it, and then you build it, guess what? They will come. That's right. If you build it, they will come. Field of dreams, baby. Field of dreams. So here's the deal, guys. That's day number 46. Day number 46 is complete here on this Friday, man. Hopefully you got a lot out of it today. Basically, again, just to recap, middle class believes the more money you earn, the more stress you experience. But we're not middle class people. We're world-class thinkers, and we believe that the more money you earn, the less stress you experience. We believe that it opens up options and opportunities in order for you to go out and fulfill your mission, whatever that is. Make sure your mission is big enough. Your mission needs to be so big, it requires a fortune. You're going to put the mandate on the universe to bring that fortune into your hand, not so you can be selfish with it, but so that you can go out and accomplish your mission. And your mission should be to solve more problems and to serve more people. That's how you get rich, and then you rinse and repeat it. Well, here's the deal, guys. Money Mind Shift is here, and we're going through how rich people think by Steve Seibold. Steve, I'm coming from my check. You can get the book through me, www.ergj.net. We're here Monday through Friday at 8 a.m. Monday through Saturday. We'll be here tomorrow at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm ERGJ, your certified financial educator. I'll be here tomorrow, Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the question is, will you?